Welcome to Gentle Yoga. This is Leo Bray on behalf of Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center in Palm Springs. Visit us online at urbanyoga.org or on Facebook, Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center. Check out the schedule of classes offered daily. Stop by the tip jar to make contributions. Folks watching on YouTube later, subscribe to the YouTube channel for us. Let's start today reclined. Come down on the floor. And if it's comfortable for you, bring the soles of your feet together so your knees splay out like that. If you have yoga blocks, you can put blocks here under the outsides of your knees to take the weight of your legs and make the posture more passive. As you can see, I don't have blocks, so you can do it without blocks, but if it's not comfortable for you, you could instead rest the soles of your feet on the floor like this and let your knees lean in towards each other. And then whatever you feel like doing with your hands, you could have them on the floor or maybe on your body. Feel the movement of your breathing, maybe feel your heartbeat. Close your eyes if you like. Observe your breath, slowing down and getting deeper, which it starts to do just as we pay attention to it. As we come to stillness, that helps. Doesn't take any special techniques to start into this deeper, slower breathing. Shifting focus will get us heading that direction. Feeling your contact with the floor and with your props if you're using props. Noticing the way the movements of your breath change your contact with the floor. And notice whatever else is going on in your body. Scan your body head to toe or toe to head if you prefer. Taking whatever sensations are present. Noting in particular any stiffness or soreness, any unpleasant sensation, so that you can keep any such things that you might be feeling in mind during practice. Remembering that you're always welcome to skip or modify any part of the practice. Extending your awareness outwards to take in the rest of your surroundings. In whatever ways your senses are being impacted. And let's keep in mind that whatever arises, internal sensation or external stimuli, is just something else to be integrated into practice. Whatever comes up, we don't need to waste energy by being annoyed by it or labeling it as a distraction or getting frustrated. Whatever arises is just becoming part of the practice. Whenever you find something is taking your attention away from your breathing and observing your body, just gently come back to center. As many times as you might need to. If you wish to set any other intention for practice, something more personal, more specific to you, you can do that now. And with our intentions in place, let's share 3 deep cleansing breaths. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth with a sigh. If you've got your feet together and your knees out like I do, let your arms bring your legs out of that configuration. Bring your hands to the outsides of your knees. Nudge your knees towards each other. Rest your feet on the floor. Draw your left knee towards your chest. Extend your right leg along the floor. Press your calf and your heel to the floor. Reach your left arm out to the side. Feel both shoulder blades on the ground. Draw your leg over to the right and turn your head to the left and keep those shoulders grounded. Don't worry about how far your leg goes. Don't force it. Invite it to come over further and let your breath bring you out. So let any deepening of the twist be more a result of the action of the breath than force of the arm pulling the knee. Come back through center. And let's switch legs. Draw your right knee in. Extend and lower your left leg. Reach your right arm to the side. Draw your leg to the left and turn your head to the right. Come back through center. Draw both knees in. And take some simple full body stretches. Inhale, extend your arms and legs all the way out. Reach your hands away from your feet. Exhale, curl up in a ball. And repeat for a few more rounds of breath using the whole inhale to lengthen out and the whole exhale to curl up. At the end of the next exhale, hug your knees and rock and roll on your back. Massage it against the floor using whatever movements feel best for you. Now let's start to sit up. You could rock front to back to make your way up to a seat, or you can tip to one side and press your hand to the floor to get there. We'll all meet sitting up, having a drink of water whenever you need to. You don't have to sit just the way I sit. Sit so that you're comfortable, or kneel if that's better. Let your chin come down towards your chest. Slowly roll your ear towards your shoulder. Let your head tip back. On over to the other shoulder. Gentle, easy circles. Really taking your time, easing out the kinks of sleep, whatever's remaining in there. Maybe you've been up for a while, maybe you haven't. If there's any place in your neck that's particularly tight, you're welcome to pause there to rock back and forth and ease out any knots. When you finish the next circle, change direction. And when you finish the next circle, lift your chin and look forward. Raise your right shoulder towards your ear and shift it back and let it down. And then your left shoulder up and back and down. Inhale, reach out to the sides. As you exhale, you can reach for your shoulder blades and have a hug, or come to eagle arms if that's in your practice. And then move your elbows and hands forward and up. Inhale, open up. As you exhale, cross the opposite way. Inhale, open. Exhale, arms down. Just rest your fingertips on the floor, stay long in the spine. Inhale, raise your right arm up alongside your ear. Exhale, reach to the left. Feeling for length from your hip up through your fingertips. Letting your head be wherever your neck is comfortable. On an inhale, bring yourself upright. As you exhale, come into a twist. Left hand to right leg, right hand to the floor behind you. Inhale, lengthen up, press away from the floor. Exhale, invite your body to twist some more. Exploring from the waist up. With each exhale, seeing if there's further to go. Let yourself unwind, come back through center. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, reach to the right. Inhale, come upright. As you exhale, come into the other seated twist. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, see about twisting some more. Let yourself unwind and come back. Rest your hands on your knees or your thighs. Inhale, draw your heart forward, let your head tip back. Exhale, draw your heart back, let your head tip forward. And take a few more breaths. Seated cow pose, seated cat pose. After your next exhale, sit up for a moment and take your time to make your way up onto your hands and knees. Squaring things off, shoulders above wrists and hips above knees. Table pose. Reach back and press into the ball of your left foot. On the next inhale, reach your right arm to the side. To go further, if you like, on the next inhale, pick your left foot up, reach straight back. And if you like, bend your knee, reach back, see about taking a bind, grab your foot or ankle. You could loop a strap over your foot. Kick against your hand, lift your knee and chin. Release, lower down, reach back and press into the ball of the right foot. With an inhale, reach your left arm to the side. If you like, on the next inhale, pick your right foot up and reach straight back. And if you want, bend your knee, reach back, see about taking that bind. Opening your shoulder, stretching your quads. Release, lower down. Curl your toes under. Walk your hands in towards your knees, come up to stand on your knees. We're going to stretch our feet. Sit back towards your heels to the degree that's okay for you. So this can create a lot of sensation in the arches of your feet. I go down here because this feels good to my feet, but you can go as high or low as you want. You can use props here between the floor and your butt or between your heels and your butt to keep you at a different height. For me and my feet, it feels good to just sit on my heels, but I do this a lot and I have for years. Inhale, arms out and up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Interlace your fingers. Extend your palms forward, open. Raise your arms. Lower your arms. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale up through center. Exhale out and down. We'll do that sequence 2 more times and then release our feet for a wonderful, invigorating counter pose. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. Interlace maybe the opposite way. Reach your palms forward. Raise linked palms up overhead. Lower down. Hands to heart. Up through center. Out and down. Once more. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. Interlace your fingers. Reach your palms forward. Raise them up overhead. Lower them down. Hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale out and down. Tip forward onto your hands. Untuck your toes and bang your feet on the floor. So invigorating. Let's step the left foot up between the hands. You could have blocks under your hands here to ease the transition. Step the right foot up next to the left, forward fold. Sway back and forth. Bend one leg, then the other. Arms and head hanging heavy towards the floor. Maybe your hands drag on the floor, maybe they just hang in the air. Or clasp your elbows. Or clasp at the base of your skull for some neck traction. Adding the weight of your arms to the weight of your head to lengthen your neck. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Let your hands hang at your sides a moment. Inhale, arms out and up overhead. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms up and reach your palms up. And look up at your hands and lift up your heart. Inhale to bring yourself upright. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale to come up. Exhale to bend to the right. Inhale to come up. Exhale, let your arms down. Inhale out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Let's step back to plank. You can let your knees down if you prefer a shorter plank. Let your hips come down so they're in line with your knees and shoulders. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Try to keep your elbows in towards your body as you lower down. Press into your hands, inhale, lift your head and chest to whatever height feels okay in your lower back. Exhale, rock back and up to downward facing dog. Let's pedal our feet up and down. I almost said the W word, but I know there's a dog here on Zoom with us, and I don't want to say that word. So we say pedal instead. Sometimes we say something else, but we won't today. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale down. Step back to plank. On an exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale to bring your heart forward. Exhale to rock back and up. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhaling, step forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale down. Step back to plank. On an exhale, lower. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, back and up. Take 3 cleansing breaths and make your way to child's pose. Vary your child's pose any way you like. Check in with your breath, scan your body. Inhale, come forward and up, pass through table. Take your time when you're ready. Press back and up, exhaling to downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Step your left foot forward. And spin your right heel down. Turn your right foot to about a 45-degree angle. If you're using a mat, you can have your feet by the edges of the mat. Make sure the left knee is aimed where the left toes are aimed and the back leg is long, without the knee being locked. Reach your arms up overhead. Let your shoulders slide down a little bit away from your ears. Turn your pinkies in towards each other. Then draw your elbows down to your rib cage. Lower your forearms parallel to the floor. Keeping your elbows in, inhale, slide your hands out. Exhale, slide your hands forward. A few more times. Inhale and exhale. Bring your hands to your hips. Pivot your right foot open so it's perpendicular to your left foot and slide it in line behind your left foot. And if you like, deepen your stance. When I come from warrior 1 feet over there to warrior 2 feet over here, my body says, let's have more space between the feet. So deepen my stance like that. This knee is still aimed where these toes are aimed. We're grounding still in the outer edge of the back foot and the ball of the front foot. Square your shoulders above your hips. Extend your arms out to the sides. And turn your head to the left, look over your left fingertips. Inhale, turn your palms to the ceiling. Exhale, rotate your arms forward. A few more breaths, a few more rotations. Inhale back, exhale forward. If it helps you get better rotation in your shoulders, let your elbows bend as much as you want. See if you can tune into the feeling of your shoulder blades, sliding up and down your back. Working all those muscles of the shoulder girdle. Then turn just your left palm up. Inhale, reverse warrior, tip back and reach up. Right hand can rest lightly on your right leg. Press to your right hip for support, or slide across your lower back in a half bind. The left hand is up above your face. Look up towards your hand. Breathe into your left side. Exhale, tip forward. Left forearm lightly to left thigh. Reach forward with your right arm overhead. And if you like, you can make circles with this right arm, the top arm. Pardon me. If you like, you can play with extending your left arm forward or to the side, keeping the lower body still, keeping the core engaged. Staying with nice even breathing. If the bottom arm's extended, bring it back to rest lightly on the leg. Keep the lower body still as we dance back and forth a few times. Inhale, reverse warrior, tip back, reach up. Exhale to side angle, tip forward, reach forward. It can be helpful to train your eyes on the upper hand. The right hand as you come forward and the left hand as you come back. Pause next time you come to side angle. And let's inhale back up to warrior 2. We'll set up for another dance here to Gentle Warrior. Inhaling, straighten the left leg, raise your arms, turn your head 90 degrees to the right, Gentle Warrior. Exhale, lowering your arms, turning your head to the left, bend your knee, Warrior 2. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Smooth, continuous breath and movement. And let's meet in Warrior 2. Set up for triangle. Straighten the left leg most of the way. Scoot your right hip back. Slide your left hand forward. And tip. Drop the left hand. Let the right hand tip up. Take big, deep breaths. Your left hand might be on the floor. Hang in the air. You can hold your shin. Put your hand on a block. Hand can be inside or outside the left leg. Bring your right hand to your hip. Inhale, reach your left hand forward, stand up. Bring your left hand to your hip. Pivot onto the ball of the back foot and step forward. I need a drink after that sequence before we do it on the other side. When you're ready, Warrior 1, right foot forward, left foot back. Arms up, shoulders down a bit, and pinkies in towards each other. Elbows down to the rib cage, forearms parallel to the floor, keeping elbows in. Inhale, slide your hands out. Exhale, slide your hands forward. A few more times. Inhale, open. Exhale, return. Bring your hands to your hips. Pivot the left foot open further. Slide it in line behind the right foot and deepen your stance if you like. Shoulders over hips. Don't let the right knee go forward past where the right ankle is. If that happens, scoot the foot forward to give the knee more room. We don't want to hyperextend our knees. Arms out. Look over your right fingertips. Inhale, rotate back, palms up. Exhale, rotate forward, palms down, palms back. Inhaling back, exhaling forward. Turn your right palm up, keeping the lower body as it is. Inhale, tip back, reach up, reverse warrior. Breathe into your right side. Exhale, tip forward, reach forward, right forearm to right thigh, left arm overhead. Circle the left arm if you like, open the shoulder. If you like to play with extending the right arm forward or to the side, go for it. Bring the right arm back to the leg if it's extended. Dancing warrior, inhale, tip back, reach up. Exhale, tip forward, reach forward. A few more times at your own pace. Pause next time you come to side angle. Inhale up to warrior two. For our dance to gentle warrior. Inhale, glide up, gentle warrior. Exhale, glide down, warrior two. Inhale up. And exhale down. Be mindful of where the front knee is in relation to the front ankle. Don't hyperextend, scoot the foot forward if you need to. Pause when you get to warrior two. We'll shift to triangle, straighten the right leg most of the way, keeping a little bend in the knee, protects the knee. Draw the left hip back. Slide the right hand forward. Tip. Stack the hands. Take those big deep breaths. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Inhale, reach your right hand forward and stand. Only have one left hand. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Pivot on the ball of your back foot. Step forward. Make your way to a seat. Extend your legs forward and flex your feet back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. If your knees want to bend, let them bend as much as they want. As you inhale, think of the crown of your head coming forward. As you exhale, think of lowering some more. Inhaling, walk your hands up your legs and sit up. Use your arms to nudge your legs apart. And keep using your arms to help your legs. Bend the right leg and bring the right foot to the left thigh or left knee. Pivot your torso, aim your sternum at your left foot. Flex your left foot back towards you. Inhale, reach up overhead. Exhale, fold down over the extended leg. Take a couple breaths. Reach your right arm out to the side. Turn your head to the right. Rotate your arm, point your thumb towards the floor. Reach the back of your hand towards your left hip and peel your right shoulder back. Extend your arm, point your thumb up again. Reach your arm up alongside your ear. Reach your right hand overhead towards your left hand. Reach back up, back out to the right. Sweep your arm across, bring your right hand to your left hand. Walk your hands up your leg and sit up. Using your arms, extend your right leg, bend your left leg, bring the foot across to the right leg. Pivot your torso, flex your right foot, Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold down. Reach your left arm out, turn your head to the left. Turn your thumb towards the floor. Reach towards your right hip and peel your left shoulder back. Extend your arm, turn your thumb up again. Reach up alongside your ear, overhead towards your right hand. Slowly reach up and out, then swing the arm across, left hand over to the right hand. Walk your hands up your leg and sit up. Still using the arms to help the legs. Start to straighten the left leg and bend the right leg. Bring the soles of your feet together with the big space between your heels and your pelvis. Reach under your ankles or over and walk your hands forward on the floor into our pretzel fold. Allow your neck to disengage and your head to drop down and breathe into your back. And slowly walk your hands back in, sit up. Keeping your feet together, bring them in as close as you can. Interlace your fingers. Hold your toes between your hands. Wriggle on your seat. Bringing the bones in the seat closer to the floor to tilt the pelvis forward and open the front of your hips. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forward with the long spine. And wherever the long spine has stopped lowering, then let your head come down. Breathe into your hips. Inhale, slowly sit up. Bring your hands to the outsides of your knees. Use your arms to lift your knees towards each other. Rest your hands on the floor behind you. Wiggle your feet out by the edges of your mat. Let your knees dance back and forth, turning your head to the opposite side as your knees go down. Bring your feet in closer, about hip width apart. Scoot your butt towards your heels. Come down onto your forearms, then down onto your back, so that we'll all meet lying down with the heels as close to the butt as they'll go. Pressing into the soles of your feet. Inhale to lift your hips up into bridge pose. For a deeper heart opener, if you like, wiggle your shoulder blades towards each other. Clasp your hands under you and reach your knuckles towards your heels. Neck is relaxed, head resting on the floor. Breath flowing. If your hands are clasped, unclasp them. Exhale, slowly lower down. Float up and down for a few breaths at your own pace. I'm going to grab some props while you enjoy a few more breaths. Exploring bridge. And we'll make our way to support and bridge. I don't have blocks, so I went to grab throw pillows. Lift yourself up into bridge, pause at the top, put your blocks or pillows or whatever you want to use at the base of your spine and lower down onto the support of your props. Letting your props do the work, letting the weight of your body relax against the support. Not really the right kind of prop I grabbed here. You use what you have handy sometimes. This can bring some really nice release in the lower back and even in the front of the pelvis, resting on a prop. Pressing into the soles of your feet, inhale to lift your hips up. Remove the prop that's under you. Exhale, slowly lower down. Pause for a couple breaths. Move the props well out of the way of our twists. Cross your left knee over your right knee. If that's not workable for you, cross your left ankle above your right knee. Reach your arms out to the sides. Now you could keep the right foot on the floor or draw the knees towards you. The closer the knees are to the torso, the deeper the twist is going to feel. So you decide how much you want. Let your knees drift over to the right, turn your head to the left, and see if you can keep both shoulders grounded as you explore, letting your breath bring you out in the twist. Bring everything through center. Cross your legs the opposite way. And when you're ready, let your knees go to the left and turn your head to the right. Come back to center. Uncross your legs. Hug your knees. Rock and roll on your back. As much as you want. When you've had enough of that, reach your feet up. Reach your hands up to hold on to your legs or feet and play with bending and straightening your limbs. And you can also do this as long as you want. Whenever you feel complete, make your way to your final resting pose. I like to spend at least a minute inverting somehow at the end, towards the end of practice. Whenever you're ready, find a comfortable stillness that works for you. It doesn't have to be corpse pose, but it might be. Bringing your attention back to your breath, back where we began our practice. Perhaps just focusing on your breath or reflecting on some intention you had set for practice. Or just letting your mind wander. Start to find some deeper breaths. Let your body move around bit by bit. Any movements you want. Letting them lead to bigger and bigger movements. Moving mindfully, savoring relaxation, taking your time. When you're ready, nice and gently, sit yourself up. Bring your hands up by your heart. Thank you for coming together and sharing practice today. The light within me sees, honors, and bows to the same light within each of you. Namaste. Have a wonderful day. See you next time.